Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Jin Yang, a product manager from Huawei. I'm taking charge of the HiAI mobile computing platform planning and AI ecosystem building. Today, my topic is enabling AI for everyone. I will focus on the HiAI Foundation platform. During my presentation, first, I will introduce the current mobile AI trend and challenge. And second, I will introduce Huawei's solution, HiAI mobile computing platform. And then I will give some examples to show the values that HiAI bring to developers. In the last, I will introduce the technology that we used. Okay, let's begin. Everyone knows the breakthrough in computing performance and algorithm innovation and explosive growth of big data drive this wave of AI development. Not only AI is booming in auto-driving and smart city, but also AI is going to bring a huge innovation to the smartphones and will fundamentally change to the smartphone to the next iteration, the intelligent phones. As the computing performance is becoming more powerful, 80% of smartphones will have on-device AI capabilities by 2022. You will find more and more applications are using deep learning and machine learning technology like Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok. But however, the mobile phone is a type of general product form in which the applications are complex and the scenes of AI use case are uncertain. That's a challenge. Another challenge for mobile AI, the AI algorithm is changed very fast and continuously, and ever increase in the new neural network operators. And for different applications, scenarios, for each developers use the diverse training framework. There have the TensorFlow, Caffe, Torch, PyTorch. So you'd better to think about the safeguarding of development cost, migration cost, and benefit sharing and proper IPs for the developers. So if you want to design and develop an AI open platform for the users, you should face this challenge. So Huawei provides a total solution, HiAI mobile computing platform. HiAI provides 3 levels: cloud, device and chip open AI platform to bring extraordinary experience to users and developers. Especially for the chip-level HiAI Foundation. In September last year, Huawei launched its Kirin 970 mobile chipset, the industry's first integrate the dedicated neural network processing named NPU. This breaks through the AI computing performance bottleneck on the mobile phone. So HiAI Foundation provides an AI computing library and its APIs dedicated for the neural network model and neural network operators accelerating on the NPU. This is the HiAI Foundation architecture. To the up layer is the HUAWEI Engine to provide some popular AI function APIs like speech recognition, computer vision, and natural language processing APIs for some app developers who don't have their own AI algorithm. In the coming next topic, my colleague will give you the detailed introduction for the HiAI Engine. On the HiAI Foundation, we have 3 engines: online inference engine, on-device training engine, and offline inference engine. We will provide a group of accelerating AI APIs to accelerate the neural network operators and neural network models accelerating on the heterogeneous computing system. And we also provide the model compilation, model loading, running, unloading API. These are the model level APIs to make the developers quickly convert and deploy their AI models on HiAI platform. And we will gradually provide open the NN and BLAST APIs to meet the relaxable requirement for the algorithm innovation, because for some high-level developers, they would like to try some new neural network models and new neural network structures. They even use customized neural network layers. So we will provide the customized layer APIs to meet such flexible requirement to provide a programmable platform to developers. And our platform supports enough mainstream neural network operators, including convolution, deconvolution, full connection. The number of operators is up to 90 in current version, and the number of operators we will support ever increasing to meet the demand of the trend that the AI algorithm change very fast and continuously. And we provide very popular existing Android Studios plugins and IDEs, and abundance of documentation and reference sourcing code, and enough technical support engineers to greatly reduce the migration and deploy cost and time. As I mentioned before, there is a big trend of moving cloud AI to the on-device AI. HiAI Foundation can enable on-device AI and bring the great values to the developers. First is the real-time. Users pursue the real-time response, mainly AI use case that enhance an experience that cannot afford latency. Second is privacy. Today, a lot of machine learning services have to send your data off to the cloud for the actual analysis. If the AI calculation can be done locally, that means the user can get service offline, and it will be the less risk to users of data getting linked and or hacked. The third is cost. If you don't need to send the user data to the server, that means it will save the traffic data. For the developers, if the AI calculation can be done locally, it will pay for servers. So next, I will give some examples to show the values HiAI bring to the applications. First is Prisma. Maybe most of people here load Prisma and played it. Prisma is transforming your photos and videos into works of art using the style of famous artists. Prisma actually uses the deep learning to implement it. And most of people have the same experience that you need to send your photo to the server for the transforming. It will take dozens of seconds. It's very slow. That's a bad user experience. With HiAI enabled, let's have a look at the video. The image transforming speed 3 times faster than the iPhone X cloud version. see, that's the real time that HiAI bring to Prisma. Actually, the target can be less than 1 second. Another story is TikTok. TikTok is a short video application. It's very popular recently in China. And most of young children, young guys like it very much. Everyone can share the 15-second videos publicly, and everyone can comment it. In this case, the dynamic background replacement function of TikTok can execute on HiAI platform. And by HiAI enabled TikTok, the segmentation algorithm can gain the high precision and performance. Let's look at the left video. Without HiAI, TikTok run Samsung S9. Please watch carefully the edge of the finger and the hand and the leg. Please watch you will find the precision of segmentation is not good. Okay, with HiAI, let's have a look at the right video. You will find the precision of segmentation is becoming more better. Okay, let's look at the same time again. They have a big difference of the precision of segmentation. Besides that, HiAI can enable many kinds of applications, like this table list, the applications related to the short video, live streaming, social platforms, and photography. These kind of applications gradually start to use the computer vision algorithm, like the gesture, facial, posture recognition, and image recognition, photo classification. HiAI can make them running smoothly and efficiently on the mobile phone. And for the shopping scenarios, like Taobao, Alibaba, Amazon, the people's search and buy goods from the image recognition through the photos and the videos proceed locally in combination of cloud. For the AI also is becoming more and more popular in recent 2 years. AI Core and AI Kit only can recognize the plane and the vertical face. In order to achieve more realistic and cool effect, the better environment understanding is required, so HiAI can make it possible. Besides that, the computing vision scenarios, HiAI also can benefit the natural language processing scenarios, such as translation application, input method application. We have successfully cooperated with the Microsoft Translator to make the translation offline and get the real-time response. And we can make the input method applications get the more accurate words prediction. So HiAI brings such great values to many kinds of applications and scenarios. So what kinds of technology that HiAI used? Next, we are going to introduce the technology. You know, the computing of neural networks differs from the scalar computing and logic control general purpose computing on the traditional CPU. It also differs from the vector computing, rendering and imaging processing on the GPU. The computing of neural network reference the special operator computing, including the convolution, deconvolution, full connection. Most of case, it's reference to the tensor computing. So HIAI Foundation integrates the dedicated neural network processing unit, NPU, and support a dedicated of AI instructions for neural network model operations that allow more efficient parallel execution of more neural network operators within minimal clock cycles. HIAI can compile a variety of neural network operations into dedicated AI instruction sequences with data and weight rearrangement for optimized performance. And the instruction and the data are combined together to generate the offline execution model. Furthermore, during the compilation, the cross layer can be fused together to greatly reduce the bandwidth of the DDR and thus improve the performance. HIAI supports the sparse model acceleration. The NPU can skip the multiply AND operation by coefficient of 0, which can greatly improve the computing efficiency and reduce the bandwidth while maintaining computing precision. The HIAI computing platform supports low-bit quantization, effectively reducing the computing bandwidth and storage consumption, and improving the energy efficiency. So next, I will introduce the HIAI execution flow and showing the figure by using convolution-2. A trained neural network model is converted into an offline model that can be efficiently executed on the HIAI platform and output as the binary file. The main purpose of compiling the standard neural network model into an offline model is to optimize the network configuration. After compilation, an optimized offline target file is generated, which is serialized and stored on the disk. As a result, when the inference is performed, the optimized target file is used. It's very fast and efficient during the processing. During the offline model computing, the offline model is loaded from the file, and the data entered by users is copied to the NPU's memory for computing. User data only needs to be imported from the DDR to the NPU's memory once for each inference. To address the challenge from the mobile AI, application scenes are uncertain and continuously innovated neural networks and operators. HIAI platform uses a strategy of rapid version iteration. We provide the 2 versions annually. HIAI V100 is released last October, and HIAI V150 is released in this April. Compared to 2 versions, the new HIAI V150 supports more framework APIs. We support more Android and TensorFlow Lite, and we support operators, the numbers up to 90, and we will support operators up to 156 in the coming new version in September. And we provide the more easy to use tools, graphic IDE and Android Studio's plugins and log-out analysis tools, animal FAQ, and developer and new sample code and documents, and technical support engineers to greatly reduce the deploy and migration cost and time for developers. So to summarize, HUAWEI recommends the offline mode inference compile doesn't take up time of runtime, more efficient and runtime. And much from support, HUAWEI support Caffe and TensorFlow Lite. We will support Caffe 2 and Onyx in September, the new version. Right now, we support 19 operators, rapid iteration for more, and support all platform after Kirin 70 mobile chipset with fast device growth and high platform usage. Not only applications that HUAWEI can enable to develop, also it can enable to extend more edge intelligence terminals, such as service robots, smart home, smart city, and automotive. In this April, HUAWEI launched the HiKin 70, which is a popular development board for edge AI development. HiKin 70 is the third generation of HiK series in Lenovo's 96 board. It is a leading AI-enabled development board with powerful computing performance and richer hardware interface. HiK 70 supports more popular AI stack with support HUAWEI frameworks and Android NN, OpenCL, OpenGL, and we support Linux and Android OS. And supporting both CPU and GPU AI calculation and NPU-based neural network computing hardware acceleration, which can greatly help on device AI development. This is a HiKin 70 detailed specs. So if you want more information and want to buy the HiKin 70, you can visit our website and buy through our sellers, High Hope. That's all. Thank you for attention. Any questions? Okay. Yes.
So you spoke about an offline model. Can this offline model be improved? So you said that the model can be taken offline to your device.
Yes.
Can this model learn some more in the offline mode?
Yeah, actually, we just I mentioned in this slide. It's under in the developing. We also provide the online training engines, but in current version, we don't support that. In our next version, we support the on-device training. Yeah, but it's the training only works on the GPU. Okay.
Hello. I have a little question. I'm here. Oh, here. Thank you. I have a question about on-device competition, about running offline models on devices. Do you have any information, maybe any statistics about measurement of performance for common machine learning architecture? I mean, for example, maybe we try to run YOLA, the second version, on usual mobile phone and with neural processing unit of HUAWEI, which was made by HUAWEI. It's interesting for me how efficient performance of a common architecture on your devices?
Actually, it's a good question. I will ask my senior engineer to answer your
Hello,
question.
my name is Sean. I'm a principal product manager for our tools and also IDE team. So I actually have some data here, but it's for tomorrow though, so I can review a little bit for you. To run a ResNet 50 on our device, the P20 here, Pro, which by the way has 3 cameras. Looks great. I can show you some pictures tomorrow. ResNet 50, you can infer about 2,005 pictures per second. Yeah, so just a little bit more. On iPhone X, you can do 889, so about more than double than what iPhone X can do. So, but I'll speak more about it tomorrow. So, in case you guys want to come tomorrow afternoon, the same time here. A little bit commercial here.
Okay.
Is there still time for other questions? Maybe. I see somebody with a.
Yeah, we switch to engine part.
Okay.
Okay.
So. Sorry, guys, there's still a question. Can you answer it maybe? Yeah. Thank you.
You said there were 90 plus operators supported. Is there a list in your documentation where you can see which operations are supported?
Yeah, talk tomorrow.
Talk is tomorrow, okay. And another question, do you also support tools where you can make performance measurements, for example, CPU versus GPU versus NPU, to get specific insights on optimizing also the architecture for the hardware? Do you also have tools to measure on the specific parts of the chipset?
At the moment, we don't provide that kind of tooling. We're right now still focusing on getting the tools developed. Performance tools will come.
Well, mine works. You can have mine.
Yeah, just to repeat my answer, the performance tools will come later this year. Not at the moment, but we're not planning to release such a performance tool to sort of simultaneously tell you, okay, if you would use this network or any sort of neural network, what's the performance on CPU versus GPU versus NPU on our device? That's not in the plan, but that being said, you can do that yourself, I guess. You just need to, I guess, run the same thing on an Android that has GPU and on an Android that just uses CPU versus our NPU.
Yeah, I get. My question goes into the direction of, for example, optimizing that the NPU is used as much as possible. So, for example, I don't know, if I would train a network, I would have NVIDIA tools to see how much the GPU is utilized. So on inference, you would also want to, I guess, have most inference run on NPU and then compare that with the GPU utilization and have as little load as possible on the CPU. So just like, I was wondering if there is access to see how, like which parts of the model perform how well on the different things. But I guess you already answered that pretty much. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, to answer the first part of the question, the entire model is running an NPU. We don't offload it to CPU to do the, do the non-tensor calculation.
Okay.
As far as I remember, that's how it is.
Maybe we can move that to offline later on.
Yeah,
okay, thanks.
sure.
So then I think we can pass to the second part of the workshop, right? And the speaker right now is going to be Vincent Yin. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Yes. But yeah, let's make also a big applause for him and have a nice second part.
Hello. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very glad to have this opportunity standing here and sharing some of our work. I'm Vincent. I'm an Android developer and also I'm now learn and a little bit familiar with machine learning and deep learning. So before I introduce this part, Please allow me to ask you questions. How many of you guys are familiar with Android development? How many of you guys? Okay. Okay, it's almost. How many of you guys familiar with the machine learning or deep learning? Okay, just a little. Okay, thank you. So, Huawei is a, it currently plays a very important role in the field of Android mobile phone. So, our device is based on Android. It's totally based on Android, and especially recent years, we have lots of intelligence phones. So what is the intelligence phones? We have lots of artificial intelligence features on the phone, and it's really improve user experience, this intelligence phone. And as the Dr. Li Feifei said, so the democratizing AI is inevitable, so we are also willing to share our technologies to help ease the development burden of optimizing large artificial intelligence and machine learning data set and models for mobile apps. This is for mobile apps. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? This is my topic, HUAWEI Engine open platform. So, I don't have to. Okay, as the keynotes and the previous speaker said, we already know that the solution of HUAWEI AI includes the HUAWEI AI service, HUAWEI Engine, and HUAWEI Foundation. So we already know foundation is about how to accelerate your models, make your models run really fast. Here I want to focus about the engine layer. The engine layer is for Android developers, but not much familiar with AI technologies like machine learning, deep learning, or something. It makes you, but you want to build an application with AI elements. So engine is helping you in this case. It provides minimalist API to let you integrate multiple AI capabilities into your apps to make extraordinary experience to users. This is what we want, and this is what we provide. Okay, so, okay, just take me as an example. I'm an Android developer first. So I will share you the stories about when I was new to machine learning and how I learned to machine learning, how I create my first AI models, AI elements applications. So actually there are some prerequisites and requirements. We need to learn at what so many machine learning and deep learning algorithms are and why they work, and so how they work and why they perform well or not. This is our purpose to learn. So we need to get that, and we can get a more powerful AI application. So it's maybe in the course, network course, maybe Coursera, the Udacity, like something like that. I just learned from that, or MIT, so lectures, something like that. It takes me about approximately 6 months to finish all the lessons. And then, this is also depends on some mathematics, because you need to know statistics, which includes the concept of like mean, variance. You also need to know, this is the hardest, I think. For me, it's the hardest one. This is the linear algebra. You need to know you get it. Linear algebra includes the concept of vector matrix. It's a little complicated. And of course, you need to know calculus. You need to know the differentiation, integration, and partial derivative. So if you know partial derivative, you can know why the cost function, the loss function works well. So for me, it takes approximately 15 months maybe to finish this course. And after this, I'm ready to start to do some AI real-world work. So then I just start to go. But unfortunately, what is bothering me very much is doing AI models, creating AI models is really boring and tired, because the 90% of my work is collecting data or data cleaning. This is really terrible. But anyway, I still do augmentations for the data and do some just training some, changing some learning rate or something. I fine-tune the model. I create my first AI model. So hooray! It's the AI model. But then I made another scenarios. Unfortunately, the models I previously trained does not work. So you know that just now the AI models does not work for all the scenarios. It's just one scenario is good. So the workload of creating another model is double. And as I do more and more scenarios, the workload is multiplied by n. This is a disaster. So anyway, at last, even the development phase is completed. How to upgrade the models, push our models to users, because the purpose of us is to setting or something to share our application. But the model is in application, you know, right? But it's difficult because some people don't upgrade your applications. It's difficult to do that part. So all of this is terrible. Let's just turn to the next page. Okay, I think unfortunately I learned machine learning too earlier because at that time we don't have the HUAWEI engine. As we just calculate, for myself I just took about 18 months to 24 months to create a real models. But with the help of HUAWEI engine, we can just do like this. With less 2 hours, you can create an application with AI elements. So that's cool. And maybe if we have time, the last part of my presentation, I'll just coding here and let you show how to integrate this something API. Okay, the last part. And here is what I want to talk about. This is why we can achieve the goal. So as you know, our HUAWEI engine is an engine-based service. As you guys are all familiar with engines, we provided some AR SDK for developers. So this AR is very lightweight, is responsible for bounding service into the engine layer. So you can not worry about the algorithms itself, but only focus on what you want to do, like just facial detection, the image classification, something like that. And you may pay attention on this, the model managers here. Model managers here, why we provide this part? Because it's hard to upgrade and maintain your models. Here, the models we have provided is either system preset or download on demand. So it's not in your app. This is what we do. And of course, the previous one is the frame, the structure of the. There's a brief note that shows everything you need to know. So for application developer who wants to do something AI-related work, the only things you need to integrate is one AR. It's called, I don't show this. It's called HUAWEI HiAI Vision. So one package for all. You can use this one SDK, and you can get all the things you want. So it offers meaningful list API. This is the reason why we are pretty sure you can integrate the AI elements ability with less time. And it's better you know that the entire processing is on device, so you don't need network. That means it's safe, can protect your privacy. You know, your photos don't upload in the service. Who knows they use our photos to do something? Yes, this is so you're safe, and you can use it anytime, anywhere. And we also now know that the models as some presets or downloaded on demand. We already mentioned it. And previous speaker said we have a HiAI function. So the function is about how to accelerate your models. If you use the API, the engine layer provided, you also share both the function acceleration, and you can use the minimalist API. So you all get them. And OK, here comes the engine version 1.0. So the orange color is we already published the API. You can use it right now. Later, I'll show you some developer website. You can just run your code here. And you can see we provided barcode, QR code detector, image, category label, scene detection, document detection, correction. We also provided this cool ability. OK, this is called a static score, which can rate your photos, can judge the beauty of your photos. I think it's amazing. And we also provided a rich facial detection API. And for image enhancement, we give the image super resolution, which really improve the quality of your photo. And for segmentation, we both provided the portrait and the image semantic. And the third line, the bottom line, this API is not opened out China yet, so I think they will meet you soon, OK? And you may wondering, there are so many APIs, and what can we do? Use so many APIs. Do you have these questions? The same question, OK. Please look at the photos I took. The photos I took in Beijing, China. Is any one of you has ever been to China? OK, there was one. OK. This picture is taken in China, Beijing. And the weather that day was awesome, so I took it. But you guys see the photos is not cool enough. Can't reflect my mood. So luckily, my Huawei phone can make the photos like this. I think it's a more movie style, and it's cool enough. But it's not secret. We just do some image enhancement on the blue sky. Yes, but we need to know first is about the blue sky. This is what we do. You may not forget the APIs we provided include the scene detection API. So with the help of scene detection API, not only the blue sky, you can always get classified images into multiple categories. OK, so it can include something. And if you input images below the bottom image, you will get the scene of fireworks. So this is what I do. Let's see another. Is anyone can recognize the UI is from WhatsApp? Anyone? No? OK. I just saw this is an app. This is called Prisma. It can transfer your photos and videos into work of art using the style of famous artists. And in China, lots of people like using this kind of applications who can add filters and make your photos different styles. Actually, in China, it's popular. In Europe, you guys don't use this kind of apps? No? Oh my God. OK, so the problem of that kind of application is that they provided more and more filters to make different styles. So the more filters means stronger function or selection phobia. This is what I want to discuss about. Because here, this UI, in Android phone, they only recommended 3, at most 4 in one screen. So if they provided thousands of options, maybe I want to give a task to you. So choose the best one you like from the thousands of options. So maybe see you 2 days later. This is a disaster. So I'm glad to say that this app already uses our API of scene detection. So they recommended users top two of the choice from thousands of options. OK, let's see how to use the scene detection API. As we are an Android-based service, so we provided a method init to let you bind to the service, to the engine service. This is for binding service. You already know it. And this is the first step. You can't use the other API, any other API, unless you successfully do it. And then we need to prepare our input. As we do computer vision, so our input is almost the bitmap. And you can set your bitmap into the class frame. And later we will provide another class video, so it will maintain you video input. And then we do the AI logic. You know, it's a scene detector. We just need to create a scene detector and then detect, that's all. So this is why we are really simple. And then you get the result. That's all. And here is another situation we often use. We usually match these situations. Please pay attention to the left one. It shows the children, they all make up, dancing on the stage. And in this picture, they all look the same, at least in these photos. And the face size is really small, so maybe even the parents of the one girl cannot, at a glance, figure out which one is my daughter, I think. So let's see how our ability can deal with these situations. And the left one is that you may pay attention to behind the boy with blue T-shirt whose face is half obscure. You know this? Let's see how we can do it, okay? I'm glad to say we already have some work about that. It's the face detection. So face detection can recognize something if it's a side face or this one, this boy, the face is blurred, and side face something, we can all recognize this. And for the previous situations, I want to show you this is the UI of HUAWEI Gallery. And I want to pay attention to the thumbnails of the yellow frame that shows the makeup girls dance on the stage. And this thumbnail is about the boy with blue T-shirt. And we also saw the orange frame. So this is the girl. This is the girl we got, and this is the boy. So you can find HUAWEI Gallery already collected the 482 photos of the girl and already 179 photos of the boy. So with the help of API face detection, this is our engine's ability, and HUAWEI Gallery find our children. So let's see the sample code of face detection. You may notice that this is a really similar one. It's really similar. This is what I do. This is what I design. So they're similar. So once you get one of the API, you can feel free to use any other. And okay, this is the cool ability I said. This aesthetic score engine. They can rate a photo. I will not explain too much things about this because later I will do a real coding here. So just about this. Okay, the similar code, and as the design of the APIs is really simple, here I want to show you some detail about the design of the API. You can pay attention that the detects return, we offer the JSON object, and we also offer the convert result method to get a Java class. So this is exactly what we do. For web developers, you may feel comfortable when you see the JSON object, and for developers, native Android developers, you may prefer the Java class. This is what we design. And okay, here comes my favorite part. Take off your photos, you see your albums, maybe you can see, if you do not have a Huawei devices, maybe you can see this kind of messed up photos. We can't find last summer our kids' Disneyland trips photos, and we also can't find last year my birthday photos. So it's really hard to find our photos. And luckily, we already provided. We already provided an API about now is what? Label. Classified label, image category label. Yes. And let's see, this is a lot of photos, and we search, and I input what? I think input October 26th birthday. This is our October 26th birthday. Sorry, it's Chinese. But then you get all the result of that birthday. This is what we do. You can quickly search your photos, because we provided the API that can label you all of your photos. And you may notice that it's all on device, so you don't care about the privacy problems. And here comes another sample code. So this is really simple, and I want to tell you another detail about the API. You may pay attention about the second parameters of the detect method. I just input none here, and you can choose to put a subclass of the vision callback. It can make this lens to asynchronized mode. And of course, as the detect method may cost time, even we are really fast. But you know, AI logic really costs time. It's cost time. So we prefer that you do the detect methods in the work thread. So if you do not have any special requirements, the synchronized mode is also enough. And here we all know these situations. Just here some people take the photos of maybe you are now right in the middle, like something that you can get this kind of similar photos. Actually, I should tell this about things at the first, so they can make you don't get this kind of photos. We have the solution. So the solution is about several APIs together can deal with this problem. And the first one is document detection and correction. Okay, so you see the photos here. This is like this. And we can use document detection, detect where is the document, and we can correct the angle of the documents like this. And another API to solve this situation is, this is the document sample. So you may ask, this is all similar. Why I insist showing the similar ones again and again? Does anyone have an idea why I do this? Anyone? Yes. I just think you don't know. The reason why I do this is I want you to feel tired when you see the similar ones. Because from when I speak and to this, you only see 5 times of the code, of the sample code. And now maybe you're tired. It improves what? It improves the API I designed is really simple. You already master it. You don't want to see it again. This is what I do. Okay, another ability to solve the massive reports is that the image super resolution. We provided enhanced image clarity, and we support 1x, 3x, the mode. 3x is both for hat and white, so it's 9 times magnification. And let's see the result. The one-click generation of PPT. So it's also the UI of Huawei Gallery, and we do it together with the app WPS. Let's see. First, we selected mass report, and then we This is really quick. You already got the reports. Let's Let's just do it again. I didn't follow the speed. So select and share and create presentation, and just you get the result. Okay, this is what we do. And this amazing function is done by the app WPS using our documentation correction API and the super resolution API. And I'm glad to say developers from WPS also came here today and willing to share the development stories and experience to us. And after her sharing, I will do the coding things. So time for WPS. Let's welcome, okay?
I'm Lina from Kingsoft office in Beijing. It's a great pleasure to meet you here. First of all, please allow me to introduce our company and our product. Kingsoft was founded in 1988 and listed in Hong Kong in 2007. It has 4 subsidiary companies: Kingsoft Office, Cheetah Mobile, Kingsoft Cloud, and Seasun Games. Our offices are located in China and the United States. Our product, WPS Office, is one of the most popular all-in-one office suites. With WPS Office, you can read, create, edit all kinds of files, include Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and PDF. You can share and access them anywhere at any time. And you can use WPS Office free on all your devices: your Android phone, your iPhone, your tablet, and your computer. All your documents could be saved and synchronized across all your devices with our cloud service. There are over 1.25 billion installs and more than 250 million monthly active users. WPS dominates China market, and we are expanding our global footprint and increasing international global awareness. As what we are talking about here today is that how AI is used in WPS Office and how AI is redefining mobile applications. Just like today, you come here to join the workshop and you want to share the presentation with your team. What will do? Now, you can finish it easily with the help of HUAWEI and WPS Office. HUAWEI and WPS Office can help you take notes, such as meeting minutes and lecture notes without handwriting and keyboarding. What you need to do is to take out your mobile, take photos, select photos which you want to add in your presentation. HUAWEI and WPS Office will recognize the main content on each of your photos and capture, clean the images, and transform them into a presentation document. Then you can send it to anyone you want. Yes, AI makes it easy. As Vincent mentioned before, we used 3 HUAWEI APIs to create this feature: document detection, document correction, and image super resolution. You couldn't imagine how fast the integration progresses. It took us only half a day to deal with the HUAWEI APIs to make the main procedure work. We spent several days and took a lot of photos to test and optimize the working flow to improve the user experience. After we created this feature, users open more files and spend more time in WPS. We think that AI and machine learning will explore and unlock many interesting areas. We must keep learning and get ready for the upcoming challenges. That is why we cooperate with HUAWEI. During our cooperation, HUAWEI helped us a lot with its professional AI skills. It builds a favorable ecological environment for developers and provides all-round technical support. HUAWEI will bring the power of AI and machine learning into your application. Now, we keep working on creating more intelligent features with HUAWEI. We hope that you could join us. Let us work together to get AI to help everyone. Here is my mail. For any cooperation, please feel free to contact me. Thanks for your time.
Okay, thanks for sharing. And I'm pretty sure Huawei and WPS will together do something more fantastic features to improve user experience. And this is the spot info of the HiAI engine. So you can, this is the website what looks like, and this is the website. So you can use the API I mentioned earlier right now from this API. And okay, after this, have finished? Okay, and you also can scan this QR code or email us for support. And I here sincerely want the Android developers, you all join us, use the API, and we together create some fantastic application. This is what I want to do. Sincerely join us. Okay. Now let's do some coding. I'll launch my Android Studio. Just a little second. Can't see this? Android P. So duplicate. Okay. Okay. Here I take an example of, as you all are Android application developer, and some of you familiar with machine learning. So I just took the demo from TensorFlow Lite, and I'll show you how you can integrate the API I mentioned to the TensorFlow Lite demo. Okay, so here is the as you see here is the code, the demo code from TensorFlow Lite, who has the ability of quickly classify images. So it's to image classification. Let's see here. He has a camera to, what was this? Okay, camera to basic fragment. And the main logic of this demo is classify image. So this is what he do. And I'll tell you how to use the aesthetic scroll here to how to use this. And we have the IDE, and we have a plugin and to the IDE. So tomorrow, and at the same time, our college will introduce how to install and how the function of the IDE. So I have already installed it. It's a plugin of Android Studio, and this is here. I just launched it. So here is all of our API. You can see the aesthetic scroll at the top. And what I do is here. So you can see the code here, TensorFlow classify frames, and I don't want to classify frame, I just want to, no. I just want to give my photos, to judge my photos. So let's comment it, and L here, I will click and drag the aesthetic score here. So you'll see all the code here. This is the tailored sample code you have already seen many times. And we can see this. The first one is the code about initial part. And because here is the classified frame, we don't want to init every time when I met a new frame. So I just cut it here. So just cut it, and I'll say, so where should I paste it? You guess? I want, okay. Maybe activity created. At the first time activity created, I just paste it here. And okay, this is wrong. So okay, so init, the first parameter is context. Let's see, get context here. And let's see the classify frame. So this, here we get the asset score detector, and we prepare our input to the frame. And as TensorFlow Lite's demo already have a bitmap, so here we don't need to prepare ourselves. We just set a bitmap into our frame, and then we want to get the score. This is JSON object. This is a static score Java class, and we get the score. And we see that the last part of it is destroy. I will have this demo is a real-time demo. I will do the frame again and again, so there's no need to destroy the code. Okay, so let's also cut it off. And let's figure out where I can put the destroy method. I think it's okay, here is on destroy. So let's paste it here. And let's back to the code here. Okay. Okay, here we get the score, and we need the text to show appending the score of your photo is append score. Okay, here's now the score. I just need to this. Okay. Where's my phone? Okay. Let's see what it will happen. Oh, you guys can't see you guys can't see the phone. So I just install it, and then I'll show you how it's. Okay, we connected our phone, and we just build the application and see what happened. Okay, there's an error. So where is it? It also needs a context, so we can hear context here. And I'll try it again. So let's see what happened. Is there still has an error? I'm a little bit nervous now. Okay, I think I'm installing the applications. And here it comes. I will show you some about. So now it's no need to see this screen. I want you to see what's going on in the application. Do we have how to access this? Oh, 这个。不急。Or any of you want to come here and try? Because this kind. Okay, welcome. Because you can use this to score the things at real time. And I want to thank you very much. You can tell others what you like. So this is the score, and you can text maybe you can see it. Okay. Hi. Okay. It's cool. So how many score I get? 59? Oh, this is good. 69. Okay, higher. And maybe we can use this. Here. Come on. Okay. Come here. We can. I got some chocolate and candy. So okay. So let's. Maybe you can get this. Can you light? Okay.
Oops, switched on.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, that's good.
That is fantastic.
Is it higher?
75.
75. So we can use. Maybe you can use that others.
78. No, it can't get much better.
Maybe you can use this light. Everyone say that. And when says that?
See?
Anyone see that? Oh.
But no, that goes down.
Because
we get too close to
the structure is not. We have the shadows here.
Yes.
So this ability is to judge how your photos are taken. The better photos are taken, the higher score will be. So it's difficult to stand here. If anyone, maybe we can. Close.
Still the shade, probably here.
Oh no, this is really bad photos. We only get less than 30 marks. But actually, I get how much score I get?
You got 1 million, I think.
I get 1 million, thank you. How much score I get? Come on.
69.
69. Oh, it's the highest score I said. Okay. So that's all. And tomorrow the same time, 2 p.m., our college will tell you the more detailed things about how to use the IDE. Its name is called HUAWEI DAY1. So you can come here. This will really welcome. Okay.
There's a Q&A.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Okay, please. What is score?
Ascentation score.
What does it mean?
Score means the meaning.
This means
you're right.
the points the photos you taken. How this is that if your photo has
Okay. Thanks. That's clear. Can you tell us, please, what is the IDEA plugin? What you used? IDEA plugin.
Oh, okay. I will. Can I? We have the developer website. You can think it's similar as the developer Google. Here is the developer HUAWEI, and you can get all the APIs, the information attached, and also the ID. It's included in the SDK, and you can download it. It's about terminal code, development tools, it's the ID, and also some others. The ID is the zip. It's a package. And are you familiar with Studio? Okay, so you can use the plugin install, and you just choose that link. You can write what's the name. What's the name? DEVCECO. DAY1. And this is just a band. You can download the SDK as the website. Oh, sorry. I think. Yeah? Okay. Okay, here. This is the QR code, and the bottom is the website. Okay. Any questions?
Any other questions? You still have a little bit of time.
Well, hello, thank you for your presentation. I just browsed the website that you showed us here, and I can see that here are only samples of computer vision. Do you have any samples of speech recognition or something like that?
Speech, you mean the speech recognition, something like that?
Yes.
We have this ability, but it's not open outside China yet.
Okay.
Sorry, but it will come soon.
Okay, so my question is, do you have any models for sound processing? Any models? Because I can see that here are a lot of models for visual processing, yeah?
Yes,
for detecting some scenes or something like that. Do you have any models or samples how to create that models for speech or generally for sound processing?
Oh, you mean the lecture? How to it's a course to how to learn the...
No, because you have prepared some samples. How to do face detection, for example.
How to do face detection.
Face detection. There are some samples, yeah? Do you have any samples for processing the sound? Or no?
Oh, you actually will want to focus on the sound, the voice.
Yes.
Okay, now we just published the computer vision part.
Okay.
These sounds we call the ASR. You know that? The ASR part we can't already publish in Europe here because the language is different. Because I'm from the Missouri, it's China, so it's not different. We have time to develop the English, something like that. So they will meet you soon. But I'm not here.
Okay, but if I have some Huawei phone, I can do my own models to do speech recognition and use NPN.
That's the HIAI function. The previous speaker said you can use the accelerate. That's the benefit.
Okay, thank you.